Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing black with silver and weighed in at 12 stone, 13 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool by way of his native country of Lithuania, he has 11 professional bouts to his credit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Baltic Bomber, Genadij Krajevskij. And his opponent across the ring fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing white with gold and weighed in the same as his opponent, 12 stone, 13 pounds. Hailing from Manchester, he is undefeated with 3 wins. 2 of his 3 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Tommy TNT Fury.
Okay, lads, the final command. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times. Touch both guys.
Even a little smile there from Genadij Krajevskij. Tommy Fury, in his last 2 fights, has not looked in any mood to hang around. This is his first competitive engagement since last December. What are you hoping to see from Tommy this time, Richie?
Well, he just charged out to the centre of the ring, doesn't he? So he's got the height and he's got the reach. I like what I see in Tommy Fury. You know, he's rangy, and yeah, he likes to get the job done quickly. I mean, in an ideal world, he'd like to get a couple of rounds under his belt here, but he's not hanging around again. As long as he can use that nice fast jab of his, and he can find that right hand, then I'm sure. But it'd be great to see him at 2 or 3 rounds, John. But you don't get paid for overtime, that's for sure. But Fury here, yeah, it would be a bonus for me if we can see him over 2 or 3 rounds under his belt.
Krajevskij trying to get onto his chest and try and work inside. Fury, as you can see, aesthetically at least, has got himself into great shape. Big frame for his weight.
Yeah, huge shoulders, got a good jab as well. I mean, he's literally learning on the job, isn't he? He had very little amateur experience. So every contest is a learning curve for Tommy Fury, but he's doing the right things there. With that jab, nice long jab, boxing at distance, using that height and reach.
When I picked the phone up and spoke to a couple of people about Krajevskij, one word which kept coming back was game. Very, very game.
Yeah, game and fairly durable, isn't he? He's been stopped 3 rounds. These are good shots again from Tommy Fury. That's a lovely body shot there, and again recognises what he's done, hit the target and jumps on his opponent. With some good work from Fury early in this round.
Says it's in his blood, in his breeding. He says it's everyday occurrences in his community to fight, to learn how to fight and to know how to fight. Nice uppercut in there. Yeah, inside, lovely little sweet right hand.
Yeah, reactive punch, wasn't it? Krajevskij leaning forward over that front foot. Fury just brought him on to that right uppercut.
There's the body shot again. Powerful right hand. Is Krajevskij feeling the weight of the Fury power already? Yeah, the voice, I think, somewhere in this building of Tommy's dad, John Fury. He'll be studying every moment, I'm sure. Great student of boxing is John Fury. Well, that's 3 minutes that Krajevskij has produced a competitive opening round against Tommy Fury, but Fury doing enough to get it on the referee's card. So first round over for Tommy Fury, and your impressions, Richie Woodall?
Yeah, I think as the round went on, he settled into the round, started work behind that lead and better, brought his opponent onto a couple of good right uppercuts. Yeah, I like what I saw there from Tommy Fury. That was a decent opening round.
And winning it fairly clearly. It's only a 4-rounder, his 4th professional fight. Krajevskij trying to get lucky with a big right hand, a big overhand right, but Fury just leaned back and saw it whistle through thin air, and now starting to apply the pressure again, looking for big body shots.
It's a good jab that is from Fury. Keeps the man off balance. You see, so Krajevskij has tried a couple of times to come forward, just to rush forward, but when you got that jab poking you in the face from long range, fast, sharp, accurate, that's what Fury needs to do. Just measure that distance and gap and then bring him onto bigger punches like that right uppercut that we saw earlier.
Krajevskij on the front foot, trying to take the pressure to Tommy Fury.
And what Krajevskij's got to do here, John, he's got to try and avoid that jab. So he's got to try and slip that jab. There's that right uppercut that we spoke about again. But again, he's measured very well with his jab beforehand. So Krajevskij's got to try and slip the jab and then come back with the counter. But Fury's boxing well at distance here.
Fury going in behind his head a little bit there. Referee, I'm sure, will not allow too much of that. Well, both of them guilty of a bit of holding there. Bob Williams trying to keep the action clean.
He's got to control that distance a little bit better. That's more like it behind the jab. See, Krajevskij just had a chance there. How he slipped that shot, but didn't work on the inside. So occasionally Krajevskij is just missing the opportunity when they're in at close quarters. Fury just nullifying his work, keeping him close.
Not quite being able so far to provide the eye-catching highlights that we're accustomed to seeing. He's not been able to tee off with big power shots so far on this tough Lithuanian. Oh, now he's got there. And I think that Krajevskij certainly felt the weight of that punch and wanted to hold on.
Yeah, 3 or 4 punch combo that went in there from Fury, and I think that hurt.
And uppercut!
Again, that was lovely.
Right hand, right uppercut, put him away, and he ain't getting up from that. It was the right hand that put him down. He'd been hurt in the previous exchange, and a beautiful punch to end the fight in the second round.
Well, that was super, wasn't it, from Fury? We said that we wanted to see him in a couple of rounds, and we have done, and he's finished his opponent off well there. He put some good combinations together. I thought he started off the round well, again behind the jab, measuring the distance, and then he's brought his opponent onto bigger punches. I'd be pleased with Fury's work there. It was against a tougher opponent, and he's done the job at the end of the day, and he's finished the opponent off well. Just hope that Krajevskij is going to be okay. But let's have a look at it here. There's the uppercut there that went in, short chopping right hand, that was superb. And then as they split up here,
Krajevskij was in all sorts of trouble there, Richie.
Yes, he was indeed, but as they come together now, again, it was a good combination that went in. There's that right uppercut. What a punch that was. Super shot that finishes the job, really. He's on his way down after this shot. Great shot there with that right uppercut, well measured. And that's a good performance from young Tommy Fury.
Well, it was an absolutely quality punch that put his man away, and I'm afraid to say that Krajevskij is still down there on the canvas getting emergency medical attention, but I've had a thumbs up from ringside and he is now being helped to his feet. The emergency men in there, the medics, the paramedics, have given him oxygen and just checked him over and now helping him onto his stool. And the recovery process continues, and Tommy Fury getting a very impressive second round victory. And Well, he's learning on the job, and he's learning pretty impressively.
Yeah, he is learning on the job, John, you're quite right. But there, I think that was a fair display, wasn't it? I think he showed good variety again with his jab. He measured well with that right uppercut that we spoke about earlier.
There's Dad.
Yeah.
There's Dad.
Yeah, Big John, he'll be happy. He'll be shouting instructions from ringside. Well away from the ring, to be quite honest. But yeah, he'll be pleased with what his son has done there. That's a good performance.
Yeah, nice to see that, OK, it's the hurt game, but he doesn't want to see a man badly incapacitated, and straight away his first reaction, OK, people will say it's a paradox of boxing. He's put him virtually unconscious on the canvas with that tremendous right uppercut, but his first reaction was to get on the other side of the ring and make sure that he was okay and on his way to recovery, which now happily he has. And Tommy Fury makes it 4 wins out of 4, and here's Thomas Treiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes 56 seconds of round number 2. Our referee Bob Williams waves off the contest as the red corner was in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner and still undefeated, Tommy TNT